Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Launch Party. It is Tuesday, 5 o'clock here in the UK. What are we? Midday Eastern, 9 AM Pacific. Thanks for being here. The most busy of hours in between the show. Got absolutely nothing done. We're going to do the D-Rob vids. We didn't do those, so we'll have to do those for another day. But listen, we have got a brilliant show lined up for you. Loads of great deals here on Launch Party that well, you might have seen before on recent launches, but if you missed them, this is the show to be here for, because we will recap on loads of great launches from the last week, and indeed the Valentines deals that we brought you just before Christmas as well. Also, to remind you, don't forget, we have got free gifts galore. This is continuing, certainly for today. If you spend that £10 or $10, you have got your traditional lace embossing folder and die. That will automatically be added into your basket when you spend the 10. Double points continues as well. So the more you shop, the more points you get. And I'll reiterate it again. I don't know what's going on, but I've been told that something is coming. So you want as many points as you can. That's all I know. Even if you're 20 times platinum, keep shopping for those double points. And also don't forget, you've still got that free shipping incentive. When you spend 50, you can then get your name tagged. So everything else that you spend after that, you don't pay shipping on. So it's almost like having an open basket, if you like, which is incredible. Loads of £10 deals on the website for you as well. New ones have been added today if you have not yet checked. And it is not just me over the course of the next couple of hours. No, I'm here. I'm here. Sounds like someone's smashing the vending machine. Quiet out there! I'm here with the lovely Barnsley Bombshell. What have you got up your sleeve for this show? Well, it's Launch Party, so it's all of some of the recent launches that have been all focusing on love. We've got lovers in the air. There's beautiful papers in there. We've got the Amour sets that we might be playing with as well. The Cupid and Hearts edgeables, which I absolutely adore, and I've got a demo lined up with that, as I have with the Lovers in the Air. We've got, as well, some crazy deals that we want to bring back into this show as well. So we've got lots in store, and we've got a lot to try and cram in. I have got 2 to 3 demos for this show, maybe more. If you want to see something, just shout, and I will do my very best to help, to answer your questions and to do whatever it is that you want us to do. While we're here for those 2 hours, you're more than welcome to ask. So I'm going to get myself set up, because I am going to be starting with Lovers in the Air and doing a little bit of a different style box, which is a little bit unusual for me, because I'm doing like a pizza style box to fill up with lots of lovely goodies that you can be giving to someone this Valentine's, if that's what you want to do, or maybe there's another occasion that you want to send a little bit of love to. And I'm sending you some love, because these not stopped all day. I don't think we've not had a chance to sit down and have a catch up properly, because you've been so busy with everything else, and I've been doing my little bit. So yes, I'm sending a little bit of love to you as well, Mr. Oh, wait a minute, Momo. Yeah, for those that don't know, Mr. Momo is a motivational Moseby. That was Catherine who came up with that? Yes. Yeah. Momo. Momo. Get down, Momo. I like that, actually. I did like the motivational Moseby. But that is like the big Momo. But you've just shortened it, haven't you? Because I'm D-Rob now. Yeah. I mean, other day, I've got that many I can't keep up, because Sarah's took it on board, and that's all she shouts at me now when she sees me. D-Rob! D-Rob! That's all I keep hearing. D-Rob! You should go, yes, S-Dav. S-Dav. I'm just with B-Mars at the minute, but I'll see you in a bit. S-Dav. D-Fish. D-Fish is back in the UK now, because I've been chatting to our D-Fish over... Quite sound the same, does it? Sounds a bit German, that. D-Fish. 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 And Sealed. 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 Oh, that sounds really French. Yeah. No, we'll keep to the hottie Scotty for him, because I know he secretly loves that tag, you know. Yeah, he does. The hottie Scotty. He absolutely loves it. Hottie Scotty. We've got loads of lovely comments coming through. Thank you for these. We've got Radical Rachel on the socials once again, already in on this show. is... Oh, by the way, as well, I've just seen comments in the previous show. I haven't even had a chance to check out your testimonials if you sent any in, so thank you. I'll do that tonight. Crafty Stacey Lou says, hi, Crafters. Looking forward to another amazing live with handsome Ben, stop it you, gorgeous Debbie, and the Fab Socials. Tracy... Thyson says, hi everyone, happy Tuesday. Did I say your surname right? I hope so. Gemma Gregory says, hi. Sarah Rena Joseph says, hello from a cold Montreal in Canada. Hello, Canada. Hello also to Jane Adams from chilly Las Vegas. Nana Kim 54 says, good afternoon from North Carolina. Julie Lowe says, hello, Ben, Debbie, and team, and my crafty friends from Georgia. And also, hello to Pamela Greenidge, who says, good evening, everyone. Comments, keep them coming in. Do you know what I did see, and it's a bit too late now, and don't send in your pictures, because feel free to send in your pictures, and we could maybe filter a few through to my tablet. Do you know what National Day it is today? And I'm not making this up.
What's that?
Do you know what National Day it is today? And I'm not making this up.
No.
National Dress Up Your Pet Day.
Is it really?
100%. You Google it.
Oh, have you told Jamie what you've...
Studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk if you want to send in your pictures. We can't show them on the TV, but if we do get any, well, I get about 1,000.
Have we still got gremlins in the system?
Well, we can't show them, but the guys can forward them to me and I can show them on my tablet. So if you've dressed up your pet recently, then you can send through those pictures.
I used to love dressing mine up.
Huh?
When I was younger, I never did it to Millie, but when I was younger, and my poor little Lucky, Hawaiian skirts, Hawaiian sunglasses, flat caps, tie-dye t-shirt. Oh, I used to dress him up all the time, bless his little soul. I better think my mum's at it again. Can't help it then, can you? You can't help it, but I didn't realise it were a thing. I didn't realise it were a day.
It just goes to show there's a national day for everything, right?
There is, yeah. There's a National Debbie Day. Oh, should I say National Deborah Day?
Do you know when that is?
18th of December, I think it was.
18th of December?
Just off the top of my head. Just off the top of my head. I mean, I can't remember it really, but around that time.
Mark that one down. She's expecting gifts. Right. Let us show you everything that you are going to get within your Love is in the Air collection. You get loads of other goodies with this as well, because actually within this set, you get a goodie bag. I don't know how many of these we've got left. There can't be many, because on my notes earlier this morning, it said the first 80 people get this, and I would have thought we've had people shopping, but we'll see how many we've got left. So you buy everything, and you get a free goodie bag worth £52 or $60. Within this set, you are going to get all of these goodies, including a paper pad as well. So, Dear Love, this one, is all of those beautiful stamps. So, our life's adventure, our story so far, hugs and kisses, engagement, wedding day, anniversary. Love the fact you get a really cute little envelope stamp on there as well. There's lots of lovely sentiments that you can use, not just for Valentines, however. You're also going to get your always and forever. That's a really lovely sentiment to have in die form. And I think, again, one that you will use outside of, you know, Valentine's, just when you want to put a smile on somebody's face. Got a beautiful embossing folder in here. You've also got the lovebirds in here as well. Look at those two with the big hearts. Aren't they super cute, eh? They've got a lot of love. Their hearts are filled with love. Then you've got Love from Cupid. Cupid, draw back your bow. Remember that song? No, just me.
Is that a song?
Yeah, Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow flow straight to my lover's heart for me.
Four Tops?
I want to say it was Sam Cooke. Oh!
Was it? Well, just shows you. I thought I was really good at music as well. That's not good. I remember that one. Sam Cooke.
It's a lovely song. Oh, it's just called Cupid. He also did that song, Don't Know Much About History. Don't Know Much Biology.
Yes, is that Sam Cooke as well?
I think it is.
I like that one.
Did some good songs, old Sam Cooke. Love is in the Air, Hot Air Balloon. Can see me and D-Rob in that one.
Absolutely. The Love Balloon.
My life ambition, I'd love to go on a hot air balloon. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's my life ambition. But
it's an absolute must. You have to try it. Honestly, hands down, despite being the most terrified I've ever been in my entire life, and that's saying something, it was the hands down best experience in my lifetime. It just was absolutely amazing. You glide through air. It's just wonderful. You've got to do it. You've got to do it.
When you land, because
Yes.
I've seen videos like when people land
yes,
and like the
it's
basket
bumpy.
tips over.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
so you do fall out the basket?
No. They're deep baskets.
Ah.
And you have to get like into a position where in ours, you held on to the front and you pushed yourself to the back. And that's how, and you just stayed like that. You didn't move.
Yeah.
And we went and we hit the floor, but then we went bang, because it pulled, obviously, if you think about the big balloon behind you, it flew, so it pulled us all back. And then they pulled us back up.
So you've got to make sure you're not drinking a glass of champagne at that point.
Oh, definitely not. You can't do that on descent. Is it descent? Yes.
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 You're also going to get the Love is in the Air stamp and die set as well. This is lovely because you've got the little envelope there, which you can then slot in your little note, super cute. Notes which might read, because you've got the stamp to say it, roses are red, violets are blue, the dog is my favourite, but you're okay too. I'm going to send that. I'm definitely going to use this one this year to send a card to Laura, and that's going to be my sentiment.
Definitely got to be on there, yeah.
Also in this kit, of course, you've got your Love is in the Air pad. Beautiful is this, 24 single-sided sheets. Do you know what, as well? I think, again, you know, the florals here you will use outside of Valentine's collections, just beautiful florals. I really think there's some lovely designs in there that you might use along the lines of Mother's Day cards. Really, really beautiful, beautiful designs within that set. And for £40, $52, amazing. But that's not where we stop, because if you are one of the next, I think we've got 60 odd of these left, something like that. You're going to get a goodie bag. In that goodie bag is £52 or $60 worth of free stuff. The free stuff is all of this. So you're going to get your die cutting and embossing folder. This is the With Love. So you've got the beautiful different sort of embosses there, plus the die cut to be able to stamp in your With Love sentiment. You're going to be getting the Love is in the Stars stamp and die from the Cosmic collection. You've got another With Love die set. So you've got that kind of block capitals with, which you can cut into your cardstock, keep the waste, of course, and then you've got that beautifully cursive love. You've got the Love You statement sentiment die. You are also going to be getting another one of our amazing shape pop-out sentiment dies, which also says With Love. And then you're going to get the Loving Thoughts from the fabulous Fuchsia collection. All sorts of beautiful stamps in there. So basically, if you're platinum, you're paying £40 or $52 for the collection, and we're giving you loads of freebies worth £52 or $60. Work that one out. Bonkers, about 70 of those to go round, 60, 70 of those to go round. Double check the numbers, you don't need to worry about that. What you do need to worry about, though, is getting it as fast as you can if you love it, and also getting ready to have a look with Debbie as to what you can make with this wonderful collection.
Oh, there's so many lovely things, and I'll show you some samples in a second, but I'm just going to get cracking on with my little gift box that we're going to be doing. I've taken the 3x6 3D embossing folder, and I've taken some of, do you know, from the 12x12, I thought I'd just use a little bit of a scrap up, which is why it's a bit smaller than the actual folder. And this is 3D, so with 3D we need to change a power plate combination on our machines. In your MIDI, because we've got that MIDI on the show, it is just simply running it through the mouth of the machine. But in a Gemini regular die cutting machine, electronic die cutting machine, it's your cutting plate, your folder with cardstock, your magnetic shim, and then the plastic shim that goes on the top of that for your 3D feature. So I'm just going to bring that out because I love this embossing folder, and on that cardstock, Ben, it looks absolutely stunning. Look at that.
That is beautiful.
Honestly, it's absolutely beautiful. Again, just so you can see, that 3D design is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm just keeping it on that stunning 12x12, but literally, obviously, I've just taken a little snippet because that's going to fit onto the top. It's part of my box lid, it's going to be. So I'm just going to push that to one side. So, I mean, my favourite, I absolutely love from Cupid. It's just my favourite little, I can see me using this a heck of a lot, let me tell you, because I adore this. I think it's absolutely fabulous. I'm just going to use a scrap of, now I do have some scraps with me from my 6x6 pad, so I'm just going to pop the little heart into there as well. And then we're just going to die cut through all of those pieces.
Okay. Thank you. Is this Stacey Lou's dog, Cooper, isn't it? Yeah.
Cooper.
I'm getting some really good pics of Cooper dressed up.
Has she dressed Cooper?
Well, looks like she dresses Cooper up in different outfits every day. I've got 5 pictures already.
Oh, you ought to see, he's honestly absolutely gorgeous, Cooper.
Have you met him in real life?
I have, yeah. I've met him a few times now, yeah. He's honestly, I think, because you know how much I love a cavalier, but I think, if I remember rightly, Stacey, he's a cavapoo. I think, if I remember rightly. He looks cavapoo-ish, doesn't he? Yeah. And I'm swayed for my next dog. I know, I've been looking
I thought you wanted a border collie.
Well, no, you think I want a border collie because you are planning on...
Oh, no, don't drag me into this. Mrs M's thinking of doing
Is it
that.
Mrs M?
Mrs M and Molly are concocting plans for next year.
Are they concocting plans for her to become a mummy?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently we're going to be keeping one, possibly more. I'm making out like I'm, disappointed about that, but secretly... God, imagine having loads of collies running around your house. It'd be brilliant.
No, Cooper's swaying me into wanting a little, and I'm sure, is it cavapoo or cockapoo? But I think it's a cavapoo.
I think he looks like a, does he look like a cockapoo, I think, maybe?
Do you think a cockapoo? Stacey will have to remind me. She knows I've got a memory like I say. I'm absolutely hopeless. We're trying to remember dog breeds. My daughter can look at a dog breed and know exactly what dog it is. Me, takes me absolutely ages. Both my daughters are like that, actually. I'm just going to run that through again because actually, have I got a spare piece of red card under it? No, I haven't. Tell you, I'll talk you through that one because I ran it through again, but I just cut out the centre because I wanted the little red love heart to stand out in the centre. So I'll put all these pieces together. I'm going to keep these as well. So let's just move those out of the way. And to be fair, that's about as much as the collection as I'm using because I've got a little box that I'm going to show you how to make a little pizza box. So I'm going to pop these just onto one side and move them out of the way. Whew, there we go. Push those to one side. In fact, actually, I'll stick those bits down. Let me just grab my tacky glue. And I might actually just highlight my wings with a little pen colour as well. So let me just pop that into there. And then my little love heart's going to go in the centre.
Yeah.
And then, there we go. And I might put my little arrow through there in a second, but I'm just going to decide on that in a momentary, wait a minute, in a moment.
In a momentary.
A moment. Let's push those to one side. Right, so let's bring in a piece of A4 cardstock. Now I am going to chop this down to a certain size. So it's going to be 29, I'm doing centimetres for this one. So it's going to be 29 centimetres. Start again. 29 centimetres. And so I'm going to use my paper trimmer for this because I can read my paper trimmer a little bit better. So up to 29, it's literally just a slither off the end of an A4 sheet. And then it says by 21. However, that is practically 21 centimetres, so I'm not going to trim it at all. So I've just literally taken off an edge of the A4 cardstock. Now, we're going to pop some score lines into place. So I'm just going to pop this with my... In fact, let me just shift everything out of the way because I'm getting messy again, as I always do. I'm going to bring in my BigScore and I'm going to work this using the centimetre side. So let's just push over all of those pieces. I'm going to take a scoring tool.
Yeah.
And let me get the right one, Ben. There we go. We're going to score this let me just get this the right way around. In fact, we'll do this first. We're going to score at 2 centimetres, at 13.5, at 15.5, and at 27. Basically, with it being a 29 centimetres, it gives me 2 this side, 2 this side, and then it's basically 11.5 in between there, and another 2 in the centre. So it's 2 centimetres, 13.5 centimetres, 15.5 centimetres, and 27. We're then going to turn it 90 degrees. I think that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to score again at 2 centimetres and 4 centimetres. Oh, Debbie jumped out of the groove there, knocked my hand. So 2 and 4, and then it comes in at 17 and 19, but basically it's another 2 to 4. So you could turn it around the other way and do that, but I'm just going to come straight in and give you the measurements as if you were just keeping it on the scoreboard at the same time. So it's 17 and 19. But when I turn that around, you'll see that it's exactly the same. It's 2 centimetres and 4 centimetres. And this is to make a pizza box. So,
ooh.
I know. Now, I'm just going to put this here just for one side, just so that you can see I've actually put the measurements on a piece, because I always do this. When I've learnt a new different size box or anything like that, I always have what I call a template, and I have a cut-out piece at the side of me as well. So it actually tells you need 29 centimetres by 21. It then tells you to do it at 2 centimetres, 13 and a half, 15 and a half, and 27, and then again 2, 4, 17 and 19. So I have a little template there, so I know the next time I want to make a little pizza box at this size, I've got it ready. Now, all you would do, now I would burnish it first, so we'll put all those burnish marks in. Let me grab my scoring tool. And then we'll just quickly do this, and this is just me showing you very quickly how to put this one together.
Okay.
And so you just literally pop in those score lines and burnishing them. I'm being really speedy here just to quickly show you the next little bit, so the next little stage. And I'm just going to take my little scissors. So let me grab my mid-size scissors. There they are, hiding away in the back of the bag. And then we're going to just take it up to, now if I remember rightly, you go right up to the first part, and then we're going to cut away some of this in a second, so I'll show you in a moment. So first do the first flap. Let me get that the right way around so I can see what I'm doing, and we'll do that on all 4 sides. And then the same with the middle 2 as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do this really quickly. There we go. And then the same on this side. And that allows us to have a box, so you see it coming together where it stays connected. So when you see it like that, it means that there's no separate box lid off there. But you do have to chop some pieces out. So I am going to take away that first part, but I'm going to go all the way through up to, excuse me, there we go. The first part there, and the same on the other side as well. So it's literally taking out the first part and going all the way up to that cut line again. If you find it difficult, just turn it over on the other side, which is Debbie's finding quite difficult right now. There we go. So that is those pieces. And then just on here, we're going to make it like you would with a box lid. We're just going to literally take off the little slithers on either end. Okay? So that is what you will end up with. And you'll see now that you've got all of these tabs. This is going to be the lid. That's going to be the base, okay? So I'm just going to bring the one in that I've already done, and I'll keep that one as a little template because I've neater, it's a bit neater, although she says neater, I've literally, there we go. So for this now, we are going to keep no glue. We're not going to put any glue on here, but what we're going to do is we're going to put glue on these 2 sides here. So I'm going to use, now I would at home use our red liner tape. And the one that I've constructed is, I did with red liner tape. However, just for speed, just to put this box together, is I'm just going to pop the glue using our super, super strong double-sided tape, which has got a fabulous offer at the minute.
It is on a fabulous offer.
Oh, it is, absolutely. And I'm going to tuck that right in. So if I just show you, we're going to tuck that flap just into there, right, on that side. The same with this one. Tuck it into that first section, and I'll show you. I'll lay it flat so you can see it. Okay. So can you see how I've stuck those down?
Yeah.
This bit is going to cover up. However, we need to tuck these in as well. Now, this is the important bit. So I'm just going to lay it just down there for a second. I don't want you putting glue, because this is where you need to keep this one here glue-free. And it'll become self-explanatory in a second, because I've got some little flaps here that I need to tuck in. And it sounds really confusing and complicated, but it's really not, I promise. So I'm just going to pop it on the first one. So when I lift that up, it's just that tab that's got the glue on, because I need to leave a space here. so that I can put my pizza box together, a bit like a pizza box.
Yeah.
So it's just the glue goes on this one here only, not on this one. But you still fold it together. And then these tabs, you're going to fold in and stick down as well. So you just get your glue and stick that down. Now, if you're using a wet glue, get those little pegs and stick that down. Because I haven't put any glue on there right now, I know I can get away with our tape runner, and I'm just going to stick it onto that flap again and tuck it in. And the same on the other side. So just on the outer part, always difficult on camera, so I do apologise, but I'll just explain in a second when I bring that back up. So the glue just goes down here, and then you tuck that in. And you've got yourself your little pizza box.
Be a piece of pizza in there, wouldn't it?
I know, yeah, but it's like, do you know, I was thinking sweets.
Or
Not
you
gonna
can
lie.
get those gummy pizzas as well, can't you?
You can, yeah, but this is why you don't
cookie
put the
box.
glue down on that tab, because you want to be able to fold those in like you would with a pizza box and fold those in, and that's how you create your little pizza box.
Love
And
that.
honestly, it's a really lovely little gift box that you just then open and then take it out like it would be a pizza, and you've got like a solid box. So I've got one that I did together, and I've already cut my mats and layers, doing this while I was watching me Coronation Street and catching up.
Oh, yeah.
You know me, I like to catch up. So I'm just going to, and this is the 6x6 papers on here from just cut down, and that beautiful red, that gorgeous red 12x12 pad, you know, the one with the glittery one?
Yes. The Valentines shades.
Thank you, yes. That was last week's shows, if I remember.
I want to say, wasn't that before Christmas?
Was it before? No, it was,
I don't
it
know.
was after Christmas.
Was it?
I'm so confused.
so
We've
many
had
Valentine's launches.
Yeah, so many gorgeous launches as well. I am going to decorate the inside of my pizza box, but I've just used the patterned cardstock, so and I've not matted and layered this. If you want to add a bit of strength and rigidity, absolutely you can do that. So just pop that in. And then I've done one for the box lid as well. So again, I'll give you the sizes actually, so that you know. So the box itself measures at 5 by 4 1/4.
Yeah.
So all I did with my mats and layers was taking it down 1/4 inch. So just so you know the dimensions of the box, it actually makes it to 5 inches by 4 1/4, sorry, not 4 1/2.
7th of Jan, that pad.
And lovely.
Then the 7th of Jan, that pad.
Was it?
Yeah.
So it was this year.
Lynn's is saying, I'm seriously thinking about buying the BigScore. Every time I make a card, I've got to hunt the net for a box that fits. Is it worth buying? Is it worth buying the BigScore?
Absolutely, yeah. I've got a place for both of mine. Yes, 100% agree that it's well worth it, and especially if you work with bigger projects. That's all I would like to say. Now, I am actually going to put one on the bottom. You know, I think it's a bit daft, but I do like to have a nice finished. It's the same with my cards. When I make my cards on the inside look as decorative as the ones on the outside as well. I'm a little stickler for that. Especially, and ask any of my family members, are inside and outside equally decorated. And then my mats and layers, again, just taking the dimension, I think this was 4, let me see if I can get it right, because 4 1/2 by 3/4 inch for 2 of them. And then the larger one is 5 by 3/4 inch, because that's going to be your 5, and I'll use it with me tape pen. And the only reason I'm switching to tape pen now is because wet glue on a smaller area can be a little bit messy.
Thank you for people who've sent in pictures. Kirsty Lee says, I don't have any recent pics of the cats dressed up, not since Halloween, but Freya does like to turn into her alter ego Bat Cat at any time. I didn't get them Christmas costumes, just collars. And Zoe, I mean, trust you. That love heart with wings and the arrow through makes me think of a tattoo on a big butch man with mum written under it. I mean, if you wanted to use it for that, for a manly card, for a bloke who's got a tattoo, then you fire away, Zoe. I love how everyone thinks out the box here.
But bless her little heart.
Oh, dear.
That's hilarious.
That is brilliant. Brilliant. Zoe also says, I've been looking for a pizza box demo for ages. Thank you, Debbie. Great instructions. We'll definitely go back and re-watch to take notes and draw my template.
Yeah, definitely draw a template. I genuinely, that's what I do with any kind of style of card that I make, or any card, because you know I am totally obsessed with concept cards. I do love them, Nicola. I honestly can't tell you how much I love them. So I do make a template of everything so that I've got a copy, because when you start making loads, it can get a little bit, can't remember how many of those to do. Oh, I can't remember the measurements, or if sometimes you need to just change your measurements up as well. So again, let me just push that one in there, and I'll come back to that in a second. If you find that a little bit difficult, just take a little, I took a little bit of an extra snippet. And another little top tip, you can stick your scissors in so that you can make sure that you've got that bit of a gap. So just give that a little bit of a gap, and that, I want to say baggies, if that's the right word.
Baggies?
Baggies makes it bigger. Just helps it go in there. That's what I meant.
Don't know that expression.
I know.
No.
Baggies? No, have you never heard of that?
No, I've never heard that.
Just me then, just
Maybe
me.
it's a Barnsley thing.
Could be. It could well be, Ben. It could well be. Now I'm going to use a tape pen over the top of my, because this is a very detailed, very defined 3D embossing folder. So it's quite. You want to make sure you've covered quite the area. So that's why I've used the tape, and I'm just going to go just over to that side. I've used the Hugs and Kisses. Now, that is from the Love is in the Air. The heart is actually from the Amour, but I've tried to find the Amour set and it's not there for some reason. I don't know what's happened to it. Never mind, we move on. I've looked underneath and it's disappeared. The samples are there, Producer Nick, but the actual die set is missing. Oh, you're giving it to Ben, did you?
Have I got? There's nothing in my packet. Oh, there is. Do you want it?
It's all right. It's too late now. I've actually got it.
Oh.
It's all right.
Sorry.
This is the reason why we do Blue Peter style.
Yeah. Here's one I made earlier.
Here's one I made earlier, guys. But again, this is, in fact, I'll have it straight. Let's go in straight with that one. Now then, I'm going to add on my extra little embellishments that I've got. So through my art, my little Cupid, and we'll have, yeah, I'm going to just double layer that one up with some foam pads. In fact, let me just chip, chop. Chip them down. Chop them down.
Chop
Debbie,
them down.
Chip. I've got chips on the brain.
Oh, don't.
Fancy a chip?
No, no.
No?
No, not chips.
You can do healthy chips, you know.
What, like don't...
Air fryer, or I call them the Slimming World chips.
But if you just do oven chips in the oven, that's fine, isn't it?
That's Slimming World chips.
The thicker the chip, the better they are, isn't it?
Is that right?
Well, that's what I've always thought. Like French fry style chips are always like worse for you. I don't know why. That's. So if you had a whole potato, that'd be really bad. That would be really good. Oh yes, if you had a potato, yeah. Good carbs.
Oh.
Well, I don't know if that's true. I might be talking a load of old rubbish there, but that's what I've always thought. Oh, Nicola.
What's your favourite kind of chip?
Oh, triple cooked.
I was just going to say the same thing. I thought, I wonder if he's going to say I was just waiting for you to say it. Triple cooked chips.
If you're going to have a chip, you need it chunky. And
chunky and triple cooked.
Crispy crunch with the fluffy centre. You want a bit of salt on it as well, don't you? Like you want it salt. Some of your Himalayan sea salt on there. But I'm not massive for like French fries. See, like George and Daisy want the French fries that they get, you know, if they go to McDonald's or wherever.
No,
other fast food places are available. But I like the chunky chips, don't you?
Yeah, chunkier the better.
Yeah, like oven chips.
Yeah.
Chip butty. Do you love a chip butty? I bet you do.
Chip butty. Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Now we're talking. Oh, yes. Yes, please. Can we? Oh, now. Oh.
Victoria says, D-Rob, I love how everyone's calling her D-Rob now, it's warmed my heart. Can you please address me as Momo as well? Thank you. D-Rob, is it okay to decorate the box before putting it together?
Yes, well, I was just going to say the same thing. Normally I do, but just so I can show you the finished box, if you are going to dress it up beforehand, just bear in mind where all your bits are. So if I just lift this up for a second, just to show you, let me just get my little tabs out. So if you are going to dress it up, just remember and imagine that flat. So if you are doing it, just remember it's the outside layers. So don't think of that one because that is being tucked in. So it's actually this one. So I did it, for the first time that I did it, I actually decorated it after. But you can do it before. Just remember where all your flaps are being tucked in. Remember whereabouts you need to pop it. But as you can see, and I've given it a full factor here, it's gone all the way around. And then you've got a lovely little, this time just a slightly different way to a box. You know I love making a box. I love making them, but I just wanted to tackle the pizza box and just get that. Let me just make sure I've got that little bit in there. I think I've got a bit of glue just stuck there. There we go. And there you go. That is how to make a pizza box using the Love Is in the Air. Now, what can I fill that up with? For you,
yeah, chips.
Haribos. I'm doing it again.
Haribos.
Haribos, love hearts, and all that kind of stuff.
Ah.
Yes. Yeah.
M&S do amazing triple cooked chips, says Stacey Lou. Ben, I was told that Slimmers, the thicker the chips, the healthier they are. There you go, I was talking sense. The French fries are just all oil. This year, says Caroline Hanley, I would like to see Debbie saying chunky glue again. I do miss that.
I know.
If we're going back to the old ways, you've got to go back to your old sayings.
Can I say it now? Because it is chunky glue to me. I have to differentiate my glues in my head the way that I do it. Tacky will always be tacky, but I call that the wiggle glue because it gives me wiggle time. I call this chunky glue because it's thick, chunky glue. So in my head, I have to do that. So I promise you, if you say it's okay, and I know Sarah will say it's okay, I will go back to calling it what it is to me. It's chunky glue.
Thank you for all the other lovely comments coming through. Jane's nightly joke. Hey Ben, why do chickens only make one sound? Because they can't think out of the box. Barbara R says, when I make a template for something new, I stick it into my template library. I love that idea. And Crafty Stacey Lou says, in my testimonial I did, I've seen them but not watched them. So thank you to you. Thank you to Victoria as well. I've seen that one's been posted. I've not watched it yet though. In my testimonial, Cooper is wearing his tie. Of course he's wearing his tie. I know, I'm going to sort my pictures out in just a second and show them after the break because I've got pictures of Cooper come through. So thank you for all of those. And thank you for all the comments. Listen, let's get you to the checkouts. I cannot believe we're almost 40 minutes into the show. So let us give you the opportunity to get checked out. Is there anything that you want to see? Any deals that we've shown that you want to see again? Shout, holler. It is a launch party, yes. So we are going to be looking at deals from recent times, but we've also got other deals that you haven't yet seen. But we're happy to do whatever you want. It's your show, so get in touch. Craig is back tomorrow, and here he is telling you what he's got up his sleeve.
Hey guys, well, I am back on Crafters TV for the rest of this week, so I thought I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop for a moment, grab a cup of tea, and let's give you the heads up as to what we've got coming up. So Wednesday, we're going to kickstart with a wake-up call. Then we're going to be going into a new year, new craft, which is all about shakers. Shaker cards, shaker boxes, shaker tags. If we can shake it, we will make it. Then when it comes to beautiful beginnings, we're going to rein it in and go back to beginner level. Thursday, you've got me just for the one show, which is my favourite show of the week, which you guys know. It is Cartload. Then on Friday, you've got me for Wake Up Call, previewing what we've got coming up the rest of that day, which is, of course, all about another New Year, New Craft. It's all about embossing, so we'll show you some techniques there. And then you're going to have me at the very beginning of Friday Night Live. I cannot wait. We'll see you then.
Hi, my name is Sherry Jackson, and I have been a fan of Crafter's Companion for at least 7 or 8 years now. I love Crafters TV. I mean, what's not to love about it? They've got great products, great prices, great people that work there for them. The customer service is great. The presenters are great. Demonstrators are great. Everyone there is great. I just love all the products. I love the tutorials we get. I love all the demonstrations, the craft-alongs, the master classes. Not only do you sell the products, but you teach everyone how to use it. I love the interaction on Crafters TV. I love the fun, the game, the prizes. There's just so much about Crafters TV. There's nothing not to love about Crafters TV. You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family. I'm widowed and live alone, and every day I look forward to watching Crafters TV, whether I watch it live or whether I go back and watch the reruns. I get so much inspiration and tips and tricks from everyone there at Crafters Companion, and I love all of you, and I'm so thankful for Crafters TV.
Hey you, the CC crew, you show us what to make, what to buy, how to do. Hey you, the CC crew, Ben Moseby Debby Boogaloo. Hey you, the CC crew, carry on the programme as we all need you. Hey you, the CC crew, you keep us all company and we can't do without you. I thought that was really good. And I feel like I should go, wow, wow, wow.
I'm loving it. Wow, 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 wow. We absolutely blooming love that. See, what is it? Oh, God, do it again.
I just love the fact that she got the word boogaloo into a rap.
Boogaloo, I know. I mean, come on. That's serious talent, girl. Serious talent. We absolutely blooming love. Wah, wah, wah. We love it.
No word of a lie, for all the videos that are coming in, like everyone is loving them. We're showing them to our social team, marketing team, management are seeing them. Everybody are loving all of the videos that you guys are doing. This is what it's all about. It's your channel. We want to hear from you. We want to see you doing these videos. They're brilliant. It brightens my blooming day. And I know it brightens your day as well, because we get so many messages of people sort of saying, you know what, I do a little bit of craft, but I tune in more for the company. I tune in because like, you guys are like family, and you guys are our family. And when we see videos like that of you guys saying how much you love a channel, well, I don't know about you, Debbie, it warms the cockles of my heart.
It warms the cockles of our hearts, all of us. I'm telling you right now, you've no idea what it does for us to read the lovely posts that you put out, to messages, to these testimonials, craftimonials, the raps, the poems, everything. You guys are just fabulous. Keep them coming, because we blooming love them, and you've revitalised us all a little bit. You have literally given us such a lovely boost. It's just so lovely to see.
And you obviously could see that at home, that we are feeling like mega happy, mega boosted. The happiness is back. Zoe says, it isn't right without Debbie's chunky glue and flopper stoppers.
I can't even remember what you call it anymore. He's a flopper stopper to me. I just don't know what it is. So it is that they're little Debbieisms that will probably stay, because that's just who I am.
One of my favourites that you said, and I don't know if you ever use it, but I remember you said it in one show and it's stuck with me ever since. What do you call so you know we have the craft knives?
Yes.
We've got the straight craft knife, haven't we?
Yes.
And the
wiggle.
Wibbly wobbly.
The wibbly wobbly one, because it feels wibbly wobbly when you're doing it. I know, I shouldn't really call it that though, because that's not its name.
But chunky glue's not called that.
But again, it's that differentiating between the straight one and the one that wibble wobbles around, because that's what it does. So yes, so you'll just have to excuse it. I think you've got used to me by now. For those that haven't, I've been like this for the last. Did you notice it was my 6-year anniversary
I saw that yesterday.
I mean, it's my 9th year being in the company this year, but it was the 6-year anniversary of being on TV as of yesterday, when I first went live on air.
And you just got thrown in, didn't you? Like
literally
chucked
thrown
in at the deep end.
Yeah, thrown in at the deep end. She went, Debbie, you coming on air with me? We're like, huh? No, I was supposed to be doing a bit of training. I was supposed to have a month of training, and then I was going onto air in February. But oh no, not I thought her. No, she just threw me on. Did one little stint in that show, and then she went, hey, kid. She went, you were absolutely fabulous. You're doing all day tomorrow. I was like, what? So I'm like, no. So yeah, that's where I was supposed to be transitioned gently, but we're literally just gone, get on there. And do you know, it's the best learning curve. So she obviously knows what she's talking about, because I'm definitely not the same girl that I was then to what I am now.
Tell you what she is now. one of the very best in the business.
Oh.
We have got, and I stick by that. I stick by that with Debbie. I stick by that with the whole team. We've got the very, very best craft experts in the business. 100%. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, I was
Is
waiting for
that what you were waiting for?
No, I wasn't.
I'm so sorry.
No, I wasn't.
I'm so sorry. I think he was waiting, and
No, I
Jamie
wasn't.
actually realised that my stall, he knew what to say. Best presenter in the business, because we have got the best presenter in the business.
Worst jokes, I'll take that. Right, move on. That's enough of a loving. Let's get on with it. Right, ultimate organisational deal, final deal. I did not even realise that we still had this in stock. This was one of the most popular deals that we had last week when we launched all of these crazy deals as part of our big January clear out, the event that has no name, the epic event as I've called it. Final deal because this sold out, got it back in again. It's slightly different to the original deal, but it's still a phenomenal deal because you are going to get, well, the folders which fly out of the door day in, day out at the usual price, at an unbelievable price. You will get one of our big A4 folders, the Crafter's Companion colours, Crafter's Companion logo. Yes, we brought back the original logo in case you didn't know. And these as well are stitched and detailed to within an inch of their life. They are meant to carry a heavy weight. And I didn't realise until it was last year at some point when it was Leanne, you know, the products are tested, aren't they, to the nth degree. And with these, like, they're going to get heavy because you're going to have your magnetic panels in here, you're going to have loads of dies, they're going to get heavy. I didn't realise that Leanne actually loaded one of these up initially when she tested it, hung it in her office.
Did you never see it in office?
And left it there for like 3 months, just to make sure that it wasn't going to buckle, it wasn't going to fall to pieces, and it passed the test with flying colours. True story. I love learning all this stuff. Like, you know, the story about the sword manufacturers for the guillotine. It's like crazy the lengths that she goes to make sure you get the best products. So you've got a brilliant folder. You've got space on the inside as well with your elasticated pockets, and you've got this ring binder design. So 3 ring binder. The magnetic panels that you're going to get here are included in the deal. The dies aren't. We obviously just pop those on for illustration purposes. But you're going to get your magnetic panels that you can use to pop your dies on this side. If you want to pop your stamps on the back as well. In fact, I think in this one, yeah, there are stamps stored on the back of these. So stamps and dies, absolutely no problem at all. And you will get your pack of magnetic panels. I think there are 5, aren't there, in a pack? So you get those included to store all of your stamps and dies. And it's up to you, store by theme, store by collection, however you want to do it. Now, you get one of those, right? No. You get 2 of those. So if you're thinking, okay, this is brilliant, £50, $50, 2 of the folders, got my magnetic panels as well. We're also going to give you one of your little storage folders as well. This one is super cute. Let me open this one here, because I won't beat about the bush. We're giving you 2 of the smaller ones as well.
2 large, 2 small?
2 large, 2 small. And to go alongside, and I know not necessarily would you use these in here, but you can, and I know Lily does. We're going to give you the pack of magnetic die storage sheets. They will go in here. Lily does use these. You get 5 in a pack, and we're going to give you 3 packs of those to pop inside your folders. So 2 small folders, 2 large folders, 3 packs of these, a pack of the magnetic panels, £50 or $50. That is incredible. It should be costing you nearly £100, I think that says on the screen there, or 100 and what's the dollars?
28.
128. Last chance saloon on this one though, because once it has gone, it has gone. There will not be a final deal. This is it. Grab it whilst you can. Stock up on the most popular folders that we do at an incredible price. Now, talking of incredible, let's go over to Debbie and have a look at one of the best products, I think, Debbie. I put this alongside the Academy of Colour. I think it's one of the best products we've ever done.
It is indeed. It absolutely is indeed. And you guys have been loving it. And do we have options here? Can I just check that we've got options? Are we having like the full kit
shebang,
caboodle, the full lot?
Yep.
Perfect. We'll show you that's which is the entire library. The entire library. And if you missed yesterday's show, our Craig did a masterclass of the template library, and I watched a little bit of that show. I try to be honest to watch it all, but I got company, so I couldn't watch it all. I just watched snips in and out. But we do have tutorials with there. Craig got loads of tutorials. There's education galore with this as well, but it is absolutely one of those staple things. And again, Craftimonials would tell you, if we asked you to come in and tell us why you love the template library, we'd be inundated. And it is a system of, I know, apart from the first one that we had, which was the 30 projects, and does have all the dies in there, and the storage panels, all that kind of thing, everything else, because there's 15 in each one of the colours libraries, in the colour segments, there's 15 extra additional projects on there. In total, 120, if I believe, off the top of my head, 120. Someone shout yes or no. Thank you.
Right.
120 different projects, and we're talking not just cards. One of the things that we listen to, we just don't want cards, we want projects, we want things that you can make, boxes, different styles of cards, different styles of boxes, different styles of... Honestly, it's jam-packed full, and not a single need to use a die cutting machine. And again, for those people that have never, and do you know, if you did get the first one and you wanted to gift them on, I personally would keep them.
Keep, because you might get a machine later down the line.
You might get a machine further down the line. If this had been out when I first started crafting, I genuinely would have been unstoppable, producer Nick's just said to me, because I'm a concept person. I like to see concept cards and things like that. So this, for me, is perfect. And the fact that you didn't have to use or go down to the expense of a machine just yet. But for any avid crafter out there, you will all know. And I remember, this is a true story. Me and Craig first heard about this. We were like, we poo-pooed it. We actually did.
Oh, did you?
We did. We said, whoa, we feel like we're taking a step back. No. We looked, we opened, we used, and we were blown away. Because, did I say that on
the template library poo-pooed?
Poo-pooed it, yeah. Because
Did
we
you?
thought, honestly, Craig, yeah. Did you not know that?
I did not know
We felt like
that.
we were taking a little step. Do you know, like going back to... Of course you want to go back to basics, and you want to go back to basics with ease, but you still want to be able to create all these fabulous projects with it as well. Honestly, absolute, genuinely, hands down, one of the best products that Leanne and the team have come up with. It's as simple as that. It's honestly absolutely fantastic. And I've been crafting for years, and let me tell you now, I love this. I love the concept idea of it. I love the idea behind having your recipe book with all of your recipes in there, all your tuition as well, and all your different styles that you can... I mean, look, come on. You think you'd need an IQ of goodness knows what to make something like that.
200.
Exactly, not at all. You've got all of these. I absolutely love that one. That's going to be one of my next ones that I do. But then you've got all the templates to go, and it simply is colour matched. So the blue recipe card is matched to the blue templates. It's even got the number. It's even got the... Thank you very much, Jamie. It's because I were like, my arms are little. I have got little arms. There we go. So number one, your Z-fold card is, and this is the beauty of it, you can just pull them out at any time. You draw around them, you've got your mats and layers in there, and then you've got your recipe card at number one, which is your Z-fold card, which takes you through all the step-by-steps on how to draw around it, cut round the edges, use your scoreboard. You saw Craig yesterday show you a top tip that you don't need a scoreboard. I will tell you it's a must. You've got to have a scoreboard in your life. I'm going to disagree with Craig on that one, because I think a scoreboard is literally a crafter's dream. But if you haven't, of course, you've seen Craig show you how to... What he does with his tweezers and his...
Oh, and it was like using just a ruler, tweezers...
Honestly,
all
the
stuff
boy's a
you can find at
genius.
home.
Me, I'd get my scoreboard out every time, I really would. But honestly, it's just there as an option. He's shown you that you don't necessarily have to have all these things, which is what makes this stand out. And then again, putting it together. And then the only thing you decide is how you're going to decorate it.
Yeah.
I love the fact that it just goes back in there. Craig is so right when he says it's therapeutic. Click, 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 click. I just love, love, love that sound. And again, all of those projects, you've got 15 in each one. This is your blue template library. But of course, what you're seeing on the screen right now is for absolutely everything. So that's your first one, which is your pink. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
It is pink, isn't it?
Then
get confused with
indigo,
pink and violet. So it's
violet,
pink, indigo, blue,
green,
yellow, orange,
red.
and red. That's right, isn't it? Is that right?
Yeah.
We haven't missed one out, have we? Have we missed one out?
No, it's all of them.
Oh, is the violet in there?
There's indigo or violet. It's the second one, isn't it?
I still call it violet.
Is it indigo,
It's
though?
indigo,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's what it is that's drawn me there a bit. But yeah, all of it is there. That's the details on the screen. £230 or $260. But of course, Club Platinum members or anyone brand new can buy the entirety. And this is how I look at it as well when I think about this. And you're probably thinking, that's quite a big outlay. Can I just tell you, and you also get the library. I know Craig doesn't keep his, he doesn't keep it in
And all
his
the little
box.
clips, don't you, as
yeah,
well?
you get all the clips, you get all the box to be able to keep it out there. But can I just tell you something, just for just a minute, and then we'll show you everything individually. £184 or $208, you've got 120 projects there. If you made 120 of those projects and sold them all and charged £1, say, or $1, I mean, you wouldn't.
No, of course you wouldn't.
Just saying. I'd double that, so I'd be doing, and £2 even conservative for some of those projects in there. But if you times that by your 120, that's 240. That's taken care of the cost.
Of the cost of it.
The same
I love
many
that.
dollars. So for me, if that's the way I was looking at it, and this is how, can I be totally honest with you? This is how I funded my crafting addiction.
Yeah.
I promise you now, sold every single card, it went into a little kitty purse that said, Kitty.
A Hello Kitty purse.
Well, not an Hello Kitty one, it got champagne glasses on. But it said Kitty on the back
That's
of
what
it.
you said.
No, it said Kitty. As in, you put your money in, it's like
into
a kitty.
a kitty.
It's a kitty bag,
Right, I
a kitty
understand.
purse.
Yeah.
You'll get it if you go out drinking, you'll know exactly what I mean, where you have a kitty. So that's what I used to do. And I put everything that I made, what I sold, into there so I could fund the next project or fund the next die. Just saying. Let the maths do the maths and work it out. Shall we do everyone individually so you can have a quick... So shall we start from the beginning? Start with the beginning.
Oh, we're going to go through it.
And we've got 30 projects in here, but not just 30 projects, because this is the one where you get all the extras, all the dies and everything else. So I'm just going to flick through there. Look at these. There are so many different projects, different things. Love. There's so many different projects. I'm just skitting through some of them. Things that you probably would not think of being able to do. Something like a concertina surprise box. Looks complicated, but you've got everything here. And I'm just going to make sure this recipe, I think someone's been at his recipe cards because everything's dropping out.
And imagine as well, I said this...
At least it's numbered, we can pop it back in, exactly.
Yeah, and imagine, say that box you just showed there, imagine you've never made anything before, and then you present a friend or a family member with that. They won't believe it. Like, you almost go from, like, never crafted to professional level in one go, don't you?
And you get your mats and layers in there.
Yeah.
You're not even having to work, you don't even have to measure it out. This is why this is absolutely a sensational concept, and I really do mean that. And as you know, our Craig, we do call him the library king. He is the template library king because he absolutely loves it as well as myself, as well as Debbie, as well as the rest of the team. So that should... I knew there were a violet in here, not pink.
Oh, it's violet's the first one.
I told you, I said it was a violet. I'm getting so confused. Violet is the first one. That's where you get the 30 recipes, the 30 templates, and all the additional items. And I don't know if we have them in here, actually. We don't. Wonder where they've gone. The nesting dies in there, or the nesting dies.
Oh, they were in there the other day.
They're not there, they've gone. That's Craig pinched them.
I feel like Craig may have... I'm sure they were in there. If that's it might be a different box.
Did he not have them yesterday?
Oh, I thought he did.
Yeah, they're optional. They're ideas to be able to use to decorate with. That's all I'm going to say on this. We've got the indigo, which is the next one, and all the details will come up at the side for you. So the first one is the expansion pack, thank you. And I always get confused. I always think of the violet being the first one, and it's not, because that was the start, that was the start. This is the first expansion pack. It's violet, it's indigo, and it's 30 projects. I told you, getting all my colours. Oh, seriously, Debbie. Oh, I mean, really? Really?
It's like a
You
pixel
can do
heart.
that without a die cutting machine? Really? Seriously? Oh, yes, with the love. But honestly,
that features a lot in this template library.
I wonder why I didn't have anything to do with it, I promise you.
It's on a lot of the projects.
I may have been influenced, or I might have influenced people with it. One of my favourites, I don't know about you, Ben, but I absolutely love the beer mug card.
The one you're flicking through now is my favourite because you get the beer mug card and there's a champagne bottle as well.
Oh yeah, I love the fact that you've got envelope cards in here as well, and tea. I mean everything about it. And then of course you've got all the templates. What happened here, like? Were they turned into boards? I mean, really, what are we like? I'm going to have to put everything back here. Right, the next one, expansion pack 2. Was that indigo?
2 blue. That was indigo.
Now we're on to blue.
Yeah.
Why can't we just put blue underneath there and stop confusing Debbie?
Yeah, can someone just change the
Somebody
details?
please help me out, guys. By the way, all of these individual tutorials with Leanne and Craig. I think Leanne kick-started it, Craig finished it. Well, Craig did the majority, shall we just say. Oh, Craig. That's only because Leanne's a very busy lady. I'm not throwing any shade on her, just in case she's in later on this week. I'm not throwing any shade. She's very, very busy.
She's in next week now.
Is it next week now?
Well, she was supposed to be in later this week, but because she is very, very busy, I think we're now not going to see her till next week.
Which is okay, but she's incredibly busy. Right, so the blue template, as you've seen me flip, I mean, all that time I said I was gonna,
That's nice.
It was here. It was here all along. Seriously, absolutely fabulous projects. Dome cards in there, a secret message handbag. How many times? In fact, we saw this last week with the scratch and reveal. This is where our lovely Jan got this idea from. She took it from the template library.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the camera shutter cards. I love the half-star card. There's just so many fabulous projects in there and all the templates to boot. So that's your blue, which is number 2. Number
blue
3
is 2. Number 3 is green.
Yes, is green. So your green recipe cards in, again, another 15 projects in here. Pop-out square card, hexagon twister card, corner, I mean, seriously, do you know, can I just give you these kind of cards? I absolutely love concept. Just adore them. Look at this.
Oh, that's really cute.
Absolutely phenomenal. Craig did what yesterday?
Oh, the triangle, like it's almost like a cone thing. Go back. He did it in about 3 minutes last night. Keep going.
That one?
No. Oh, that one there.
Pyramid.
Yeah, he didn't do the mats and layers, but the construction of it literally took him about 3 minutes.
It takes you, honestly, it really does. One of my favourite style of cards is a pinwheel one. Don't have to work it out anymore because it's all in here for you. Crackers in here, gatefolds, apron shape. I mean, can we just a second, pop up staircase card? I did a Facebook Live at home doing something very similar. Did I use the template library? No. I mean, it took me, I were on for about 3 or 4 hours, I'm not going to lie. That Facebook Live went on for hours.
Was your mind frazzled? Were there a few choice words?
Well, there were a few choice words when somebody messaged me and said, did you know we're in template library?
Oh, talk about rubbing salt in the wounds. No,
I didn't. Yellow is number 4. And number 4, again, another 15 projects. I'm not going to call them anything. How many times have we seen this bench fold card in some of our design team members? Star fold cards. Do you know, I did this on my retreat, which was called the Flat Fold Box Card. And we did this on one of my projects, and I had to work all these cards. I tell you, if this had been around when I first started crafting, all my life. Oh my life, I love that one. Recessed. Oh, I haven't got the yellow.
Oh, are you gonna,
this might not be going home tonight.
You're going to pick that up. Oh, Debbie, what you like? What? Jake, get ready to frisk on the way out tonight.
Yes, please.
I knew she was going to say that. She loves a frisk on a Tuesday on the way out the door.
I love it. Right, are you ready for expansion number 5, which is orange? So you've got your orange. I love how she said that in my ear then. Again, and you can use your dies. You've got a QR code as well. Crackers in here. Always love a square base gift bag. And I sometimes think, oh my God, it's so difficult. But it isn't, because you've got all the templates to be able to create all of these masterpieces. I just love a multi-flip card. That is fabulous. I love that. A non-glue pyramid treat box. You've got a hexagon petal card in there. There's so much in here and all of the templates to do it with. Yeah. So again, that was number 5. And then last but not least is our number 6, which is our red template. And I'm going to put all that back in there, and I promise I will. And can I just tell you, if you think you can't get this and don't know how to put it together, Debbie didn't see hers at the bottom of the box. and there's instructions. So there you go. So just even hold your hand with putting the box
Do
together.
you know what it's about? A lot of people just use that for like their 12 by 12 pads as well, don't they, to store in?
My friend does.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
you don't
bought.
want to store your template
Yeah, she
libraries
has
in
all
there.
these lined up at the side of her, but she has that for her paper pads. Yeah, absolutely. Again, another. I mean, this one. This is a three-part of this one, just so that you're aware. You've got your box base, your box inner box, and then your lid as well to be able to create that, which is just absolutely, again, phenomenal. Lots of gorgeous different styles of cards, pillar boxes. My favourite style of cards.
I mentioned that yesterday when we saw that one.
I love a cute card. I love it. Again, do you know this handkerchief one? I did this on my craft weekend. Spent absolutely, I don't even want to tell you how long it took us to do that. There's a template for it now. Guys, if you're watching, Hazel, if you're watching, Carol, Chris, everybody, we've got a template library now. Have to work it out. Honestly, so just some fantastic projects in here that make it so easy to be able to create.
There you go.
For me, changed my life, that one,
Yeah.
because I've been making them, and now you can fold them flat without any use of any magnets, any use of any hook and loop. It's just incredible. It really, really is. And to those two naive youngsters who poo-pooed the idea when we first heard about it.
Youngsters?
Ha! Youngsters.
Who were they?
I mean, who would do such a thing? Who would do such a thing? I saw that. I saw that then. I saw you, Mr. Moseby, Momo. I saw him, Jamie. You didn't have to clip him in time. I saw him. He's going, youngsters. That would be me and Craig. Yeah, youngsters. Yeah, exactly. It's the best thing we've ever done, and on heart, one of the best concepts we've ever created here. And we've done some pretty brilliant ones, let me tell you. But the template library is right up there at the very top, because it's just simply simple idea to give you the best out of all your crafting ability without having to worry about a single thing, because it's all there for you in that template form. It's genius.
I would say to you, even if you can't stretch to that full collection today, get one of them. Choose your favourite out of the ones that Debbie's shown you there, and you will thank us later. Few comments, and I'll show you some other goodies that we have got in here. Happy anniversary, says Polly Co. For Debbie's anniversary yesterday. Great anniversary. We love you, Debbie, says Mary Beth Doyle. Happy anniversary, says Jane Adams. Amanda says, Ben, I have 3 of those binders from the Ultimate Organisation deal and ordered last week this deal. They are full. Anyone who hasn't got any, I fully recommend them. I got fed up with stockings boxes, you say. Lynn says, the half-star card was the second card I ever made. I loved it. Now I've looked again. Thanks, but no thanks. Defo needs to be made again, you say. Craig has posted on his Facebook, says Caroline Hanley, a few minutes ago. He's done another template library tutorial.
He's a good egg, isn't he? He is a good egg.
I'll tell you what we didn't tell you if you missed the show yesterday. Go back and watch it. Craig did make that triangle card. What did he do with it afterwards, though? What did he do with it afterwards? Yeah, that was the test. What did he do? Were you watching the show yesterday? What did Craig end up doing with that particular card? What did he do? Was it A, send it in the post? Was it B, put it under the tap and put some water in it? Or was it C, make it into a dunce's hat? What do you think he did? No idea. Well, you comment along if you watch the show. You'll know. I did a craft along with Debbie on that triple pop-up card, says Rhonda. And Wanda says, Wanda and Rhonda. Rhonda, and then Wanda, says, got another crafting buddy. 3-year-old Jilly just got the yellow tiny book for the template library to look through with Debbie. Hello, Jilly, and hello, Wanda. Lynn says, Debbie, 3 hours or not, it was a fantastic live.
Oh, bless her. Thank you.
Right. Oh, there's going to be a couple of questions before I move on to a deal. You know the A4 binder
A4.
that I've just shown?
Yes.
How many do you think of the magnetic sheets can we fit in there, Lynn's asking? Depends on how many...
So, most of mine have got 6 in, but then I have crammed it, and I'm talking my big one. But I have... Leanne's not watching, is she? I have crammed 9 in before.
Whoa.
I have. And I say crammed, quite literally. However, just shows you just how blooming good they are.
Yeah.
Them zips, not budged. I mean, it's bulging at the seams. Realistically, put 6 in to be on the safe side, but you can't get more. I don't know what it is about me, but I am a little bit of a more is more girl. I do like to push the boundaries, Jamie, and I do like to see what I can get. I mean, as you've seen with some of my bags, craft bags and things like that. So I have crammed, stop saying crammed. I have put 9 in there and they are full and they're still fine.
Okay.
But I try and be sensible, and I have got a full craft room. I've got quite a few of them, and I do tend to stick to about 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kathy, that showstopper deal on the Love is in the Air, so basically the difference between the Love is in the Air kit on its own and the showstopper, if you just go for the Love is in the Air, you get all of the new goodies that I showed you. Everything else I showed you after that was the showstopper with the extra goodies. So that's the way that works. Just to quickly just show you so you can see. So Love is in the Air, you've got the... You don't need to put it up. You don't need to put it up. It's fine. It's always up to you. You can. I'm just showing it for. I'm showing it for Kathy. So you get the pad. You get this. You get this. You get this. You get this. You get that. You get that, and you get that. That is the Love is in the Air collection, and you can buy that on its own. The showstopper was that, plus all of the other goodies as well, plus all of those goodies that I showed you. So, I mean. Yeah, the goodie bag is free, isn't it? Yeah. So you may as well jump in and grab it. Don't get the showstopper. Don't get the collection on its own. I mean, you can if you want, but you won't get this lot. If you don't want the free goodies, there's literally no price difference. So get the one with the free stuff in, even if you think, well, I don't want all that stuff. You may as well anyway, because you're not paying for it. Right. Couple of more quick deals from me. This show's rattling over. How is it 10 past 6? Next up, £10, $10 deals. Academy of Colour. We had the cute characters available on this as well, and funnily enough, that sold out. The portraits, we had a much deeper stock on, and you've got it for a tenner. Should be £49 pretty much, 65 bucks, £10, $10 if you're platinum, £8 or $8. It's funny that we have this straight after the template library, because you talk about products that have changed people's lives. This is one of those. The testimonials that we've got about the Academy of Colour and how, people who couldn't colour, too scared to colour, thought they were rubbish at colouring, got into the Academy of Colour, and all of a sudden you're seeing people send in messages saying, this changed my crafty life, best thing I ever bought, now I'm colouring like an absolute pro. This is one of the bolt-on boxes that we brought to you because you had the original Academy of Colour with the folder and all the other bits and pieces, and then we launched the bolt-on boxes. I want to say the portraits might have been the second of the, or no, the first bolt-on box, might have been the second, can't remember. But anyway, what you've got within this set is a beautifully presented box, and as we open this one up, la, da, 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 you are going to get another selection of your duo colours. So these are aqua markers. Sorry, no, they're not. Those are alcohol pens, and those are your aqua markers. So you've got your dual-ended pens in there. All of the pens that you've got there, Leanne will be using in those demonstrations. You've got all these stamps too. So this is concentrating on allowing you to get the very best when it comes to all the different skin tones, when it comes to doing different hair colours, and all of these stamps are included alongside the panel that you've got there. If you've got the original folder, that will fit into it. If not, you can just get yourself a folder to pop that into. And then you're also going to get your watercolour card and your alcohol marker card in there as well. The brilliant thing about this is, if you have the original Academy of Colour and are now ready to move on to the next sections, you've got this next component of it. However, if you don't have the original Academy of Colour, but you still want to learn how to get the very best out of colouring with your alcohol markers and your watercolour markers, then you can get this set. This card here, the other side of it is a QR code. You can scan that, and that will take you to 18 hours worth of tuition with Leanne. And here's the thing, she'll use this kit within those hours of tuition. She will use other things that you won't have. However, you've still got all of that tuition with Leanne that you can take into using with your watercolour pens, with your alcohol markers, and who knows, down the line you might decide to pick up some of the other kits as well. It is a brilliant system. It's a great way to gift to somebody, and maybe even get the kids involved and the grandkids involved in colouring as well. Because you might not want to pay £49 or 65 bucks for a kit that you might give to the kids or the grandkids. You can for £8 or $8 if you're platinum. And here's the other thing, if you've already got this kit, Your pens will eventually run out. I'm telling you something you already know. But if your pens are going to run out, why not buy this again just to pick up more of the pens? You can give the stamps away if you want. The cardstock you're going to use, of course, it is such a deal. Deep stocked it was, it isn't now. If you want to grab it, stick that into your basket. Well done, Zoe. Yes, and well done, Jane. Well done to you. Craig did make that card into a dunce's hat, and he sat in the corner with it on his head. And salt. And I don't know why he did do that, because I didn't. Normally, I'll say something, and he'll go and do. Nobody forced him to do that. He did it of his own accord. So, what does that tell you about the boy?
Perhaps he's being naughty.
Craig being naughty.
Craig, perhaps he's been naughty. Yeah. Perhaps he's been a bit naughty, and he's just put himself in there. Yeah.
The dunce's cap was long gone, I think, before I was at school. But I, hear of stories like me mum and my dad used to talk about the dunce's cap.
It's terrible, isn't it, what they used to do?
Sit in the corner if you...
Yeah, we had top table, bottom table. I mean...
Oh, yeah, we had that.
Terrible.
They still have sets and stuff now. Like top sets and bottom sets.
No,
they do, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I've got no school children, have I? So
yeah.
I haven't done it for a while.
We used to have, no word of a lie, when I was at school, I mean, I went to boarding school, and there was some small classes, classes of about I think, 12 or 14, and at the end of each term, in each class, they would literally do a league table. So they had an attainment league table for, they had a league table for effort. So they would grade you amongst all your other peers where you were for effort. And they'd have a league table for attainment. So how well you did. I was always top half for effort, always near the bottom for attainment. Aww. How did that used to make me feel like he tries hard, but he's not very good. He doesn't achieve much. He bless him, he tries. Awful that, isn't it? When was that? That was late 80s, early 90s.
Thank goodness the education system has changed, is all I'm going to say. And it's no longer like that. I hope it's not.
I mean, I wasn't in all my lessons, in case you're thinking, what a thick he is. No, it wasn't in all. I mean, some of them I was good. Like French, I was always up there. Music, I was always very good. Drama, I was always up there. Geography, but things like the sciences. Latin, I did Latin as well for the first year. I was terrible at that. Bottom entertainment. Oh dear. Anyway, Amazing Flamingos. This is £10 or $10, £8 or $8. I think this is one of your fave pads, isn't it, Debbie? Absolutely
love it.
Beautiful. Craig loves it. He loves it so much, he took some of the papers from this pad, framed them, and no word of a lie, they are up in the green room. The papers are that beautiful, you might want to do exactly the same. And at this sort of price, you can afford to, really, can't you? This was £15, $20 when we launched it, £8 or $8 if you're a Platinum member, and all part of the £10, $10 deals. You know where to look for them on the website because we showed you in the previous show. It's literally on the homepage, so you cannot miss it. I'm surprised, says Caroline, someone didn't take a photo of Craig with his hat yesterday and post it on the socials. Yeah, I know, I'm a bit surprised about that as well, because we do have people who do like to do that. I love colouring because the Academy of Colour, says Julie, and also Wanda says the portrait was, I think, the most enjoyable of the Academy of Colour. I ordered that for Harper. And Lynn says, when my dad was at school, he was told he would amount to nothing and made to sit in the back reading a book. In years later, he was a doctor. Ha!
Yes.
In your face, teachers. Yeah. Right. As we go back over to Debbie, we are going to have a look at the Cupid and Hearts Edgeables three-piece collection. We're also going to ask you from Caroline Hanley, what is your favourite from the template collection?
That's like asking me to pick. It is
well,
exactly that.
I'm
Jamie
asking.
says, oh, no. So, for me, like the game changer, because I tell you, do you know, having one of my favourite cards in there, I call it the TP card, but the fact that you could fold it and do it in one is just genius. So one of my favourites, I do love that. However, I'm going to probably say one of the more complicated ones. So, and I say complicated, some of the more advanced ones, which for anybody, whether you've just started out, anybody can tackle it. I do love, and I know how much hard work goes into those napkin folds. So I actually love the napkin fold one. It's such a lovely concept card when it opens up, so that's one of my favourites. But to be fair, it's like asking me to pick my favourite child. So I used to say, and I still do say, you're my favourite eldest daughter, you're my favourite youngest daughter, you're my favourite son. I can only get away with that one because it's the only one. And it's the same there. If you were to ask me which one, you said blue's your favourite and you know everything in the blue. I genuinely couldn't pick a favourite because they're all fabulous.
There you go.
Out.
That's a very good... You should be a politician.
I shouldn't I?
Yeah. The Cupid and Hearts Edgeables 3-piece collection, £32, $40. I'll just quickly show you the designs because Debbie has got some cards to show you. These are like, half creator cards really, Edgeables, die brids I call these because it's part creator card, part Edgeable. There is your beautiful Cupid, drawing back his bow, letting his loving arrow flow. Then you're going to get, I love this, it's just called Entwined Hearts. Absolutely stunning, the design on that, and you'll see on Debbie's first card in a second the kind of thing you can achieve with that die. And then lastly, there we are, look.
It's my favourite.
The loving couple.
I love it.
Again, 3 really different designs, fun for Valentine's, and have a look at what you can make. I love that. Is that a stepper card there?
So it's an easel card.
Oh, easel card.
So yeah, you can create an easel card with this, which is why I absolutely love that. Like, if I just hold that there, I'm just going to turn it around so you can see the design all the way through. And how you would do that is you would pop your card, your easel card, together. This would be a separate panel that you stick on the top and then just a mat and layering behind it. Put an initial in there for 2 people with 2 entwined hearts, anniversary, love, marriage, engagements, all that kind of thing, just to send someone a bit of love. I absolutely adore that. It's one of my favourite samples out of this. Although saying that, I can't help but love him.
That is great, isn't it?
Just because it's being coloured in. Kerry, what Kerry's done with that is she's actually coloured it in with alcohol markers. Just absolutely love it. Look how simple and clean that is from our Lily. Just absolutely beautiful. They really are fabulous. Bit of colouring in. Use it on the edge. And it can be on any style, edge of a card. I absolutely adore that one as well. Not going to lie, Cupid, adore him. Look at this.
That is incredible.
It's just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
Has that got gold hearts inside?
Gold, it's got sequins and gold hearts inside. It's absolutely stunning. Right up my street, that one. Absolutely love these. Shall we do a demo?
Yeah, why not?
Shall we? Let's do a little bit of education. Why not? Debbie can't remember where she's got these from. I'll sort it out later. Right, so I am going to use the 12 by 12 pad that we launched last week. Now we've found out that we launched it on the 7th.
7th, yeah.
Thank you.
Last Tuesday. A week ago today. Is it the 14th today?
Yes. It is, yeah, yeah.
Where's January going?
No, I know. A month today. The day of
Oh,
love.
no. Yes, it is.
The day, yeah.
So you're looking at me as if you said, you better have got me a present and a card, mister.
What, have I got you a present or
No,
a
you
card?
looked at me as if to say that.
I never get anything anymore.
You're going to get something this year.
Oh.
A piggyback on the beach.
I'm never going to let... No one's ever going to let me forget that one, are they? Now, I have chopped this down to 6 inches by 12. And then I'm going to chop this down to 7. We're going to make a really large gatefold card. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces that measure the same out of 1 sheet of cardstock. Absolutely blooming love this, Ben. There's something about that twinkly, twinkly, gorgeous cardstock.
Beautiful.
I am out of it now at home.
Oh, are you?
That's why I came looking for yours.
There's a
I pinched it from yours.
You watch later on, the yellow template library will go and that Valentine's shades pad. Jake, get ready. Thorough frisk needed, please.
Now, I'm going to cut one on one end, like so, okay? And we're going to just pop a little bit of... We'll put the score line in at the end. We'll do the die cutting first. So I'm just literally going to pop that on there. And then we'll cut that through the edge. Now, it is... There's still a little bit of detail in there, so I would do it and treat it like it is with a thin metal die. So put your magnetic shim in there and run that through. I love all 3. It was a real difficult one because I love the entwined hearts. There's not what... I can't say that's my favourite. I love all 3 equally on this set. And I'm loving that we didn't go overboard and we just kept to 3 lovely, simple designs that are really impactful. And because they're an hybrid die, an edgeable, but a Cupid and... I love that. Did we call these the Cupid and Hearts edgeables, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it were. We wanted to give you a different name rather than just an edgeable. but it is a bit of both. It's a creator card,
Hybrid.
a hybrid. I love that. And I just absolutely adore these. All, like I said, all three. There's not one that I could pick out and say is my absolute favourite.
Oh, look at all your waste you've got there as well, the little hearts.
The love hearts, don't waste any. And then I'm just going to release that from the cardstock. So I've got my first part done. And I did this with another demo that I did before Christmas. Because I want to have a gatefold piece. Let me just get rid of those pieces. Sweep them on the floor, because I'll be sweeping up later, just in case anybody says anything. But I want to create a matching. So again, if I was to do it that way, that's not matching. So it's like keeping your cardstock, but it's like reversing it.
Yeah.
So if I just pop that there, so again, it's exactly the same place, but we're going to turn it around. So don't try and overthink it like I remember doing the first time I did this. We're like, what am I doing? But we're just simply going to overturn it the other side. So it's exactly the same die cut, exactly the same place, but we're just going to flip reverse it when we get that out and cut that out, and they're going to meet, but it's going to be like the reverse image of each other. So again, you could do this with any of those, and don't throw those love hearts away because you will be using them again. So they could be used for your shaker cards. Obviously you don't want that, so we'll throw that in the bin. But then we'll just release that, and because this is double-sided cardstock with that twinkly stuff, that gorgeous glitter encapsulated in there.
It is like twinkly stuff.
It does, it twinkles, talks to you, it's beautiful.
It's like Cupid has scattered some of his twinkly Cupid dust all over it.
Watch what you're saying.
Lovely samples, Mary Shaw says. They're amazing.
Beautiful, yeah.
And
Our
that easel
design team
card,
did a fabulous job.
Stephanie says, is gorgeous as well.
So now I've got them both, but then all you do is flip reverse it, and that's how you create your lovely little gatefold edgeables. Now I'm going to intertwine my arrows, so I'm going to have them like interlocking.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just going to move those to one side. All you're going to do is put a score line, and I've just put a 1/2 inch score line. And what I've just done with my two pieces, Ben, is I cut them out again in black and then just fussy cut them because I wanted them to stand out. So can you see now that's how you create the reverse? It is a large gatefold, this one, so the base of the card, and you can tell why I've barely got any left because I was using it for absolutely everything. It is a large card. It's actually a full 12-inch piece by the 6 again. And then I've just matted layers, and again, that gorgeous paper from the 12 by 12 is absolutely stunning. It is beyond beautiful.
That's the love letters, isn't it?
It is the love... It's Be Still My Beating Heart.
Be still my
Be
beating
Still My
heart.
Beating Heart. It's absolutely beautiful.
Still available, that with the 6x6 pad as well.
So I'm just going to put it all on. Now, unfortunately, there's no two ways about it. I can't extract anything from the centre because that's going to be the back of the card. So I need it to be solid. So I'm just going to pop that on. And then what we're going to do is we're going to attach those to the sides.
Oh,
so
cute.
I'm going to just pop, let's get that around there. Now, I probably will use, because this is a little coated, this one, with that sparkle, so I am going to use a strip of, oh my God, gilding flakes are everywhere. Every time I've picked some up today, there's been gilding flakes everywhere. God love them. Did they have fun yesterday, Ben, with them?
Yeah, they did. But as I say, well, I'm not apportioning blame to anybody, but I do remember Sarah making a real point of saying how she cleans up, and she was cleaning her mat, wasn't she, Nick?
Did she look at the floor?
Let me have a look. Let me come over and inspect.
Oh, it's not there now.
Oh, right. I thought you were saying it's still there.
I was on it this morning. I was big sweeping brush. Can you see the big sweeping brush I've got at the side of me?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Well, can I just tell you,
chimney, chimney, a sweep is as lucky as that is massive.
There, I've been struggling with that small little thing at the back
Oh, the one with the...
I've been struggling, and I just saw that today, and I was like, where's that been all my life?
Where has it been?
Where has that been all my life? Apparently, yeah, according to everybody, it's been there all this time, Ben.
That's like a
Did
proper
you know?
stage brush, that is.
It's fabulous, isn't it?
Yeah. There you go. It's actually very neat back here today.
Thank
You've
you
not
very
made too much of a mess at all, have you?
Absolutely not.
You've had fun, but you've not made a mess, unlike some people we know. you can craft and not make a mess.
It was the bin. The bin was overflowing. It was absolutely overflowing. So I had to do a little bit of a sweep up and a little bit of a clean and empty the bin.
Leave your bin for him tonight then, go on.
No, I'm not. I'm
Let's
not.
stir up with some trouble.
I can't do that. I can't do that. That's not me. You know it's not me.
No.
You know it's not me. We
You be the
always
better
clean.
person, Debbie. Yeah. Jamie says Ben will fill it up once you've gone. Yeah, look at the mess
Don't you
Debbie's
dare
there.
fill it up when I've gone. What are you two like? Oh, look. It looks just
That's
beautiful.
so cute.
And in the centre, so I am going to put a couple of strips. So I've just put a couple of little inch strips down there. And again, let me just grab. Where are you? Where have you gone? My tape. I keep putting my tape pan back in my bag. What's up with me?
Getting ready to go home.
You cheeky devil. I'm here. I'm staying over tonight.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that.
You keep.
Oh, will I
everyone keeps
see you
saying-
tomorrow then? What are you doing?
You
Filming?
will. Filming, yeah.
Ah. Are you here all day?
No. So I've promised I didn't promise just in case I get stuck in any traffic or anything like that. But I did say to Safi and Ezra I might pick them up from school tomorrow if I can get me filming done in time.
Oh, can I just ask if I've asked this question already on air? I don't know if I
Yes.
have. I feel we've not chatted about it because I've seen it on socials. How did the wind-up dinosaurs go down?
Oh, a little treat.
Was she happy?
She was very happy. But then she did say to me, "Why aren't they bigger?" Because you see the size of them.
Were they? How big were they? Like
Well, the girl is like an anan. More is more.
right? What, like that?
More. They were teeny. They were about this big. They were about that big.
But she got 3, didn't she?
She got 3, but then Ezra, because he wanted... So I bought him a couple of cars, because I never like to buy one without the
No,
other.
you
So I bought him a
can't.
couple of Hot Wheel cars to soften the blow. He wanted dinosaurs.
Oh no.
Never mentioned dinosaurs before in his life. So he snatched one off Safi and he broke one of the legs.
Oh no.
And guess what the wind-up dinosaur can't do with
can't-
one leg missing?
No.
Can't walk. So she's down to 2. I love him really, but he don't half keep me on my toes, that little boy.
Oh
I love
no.
him, he's so cute. I thought I just needed a little finishing touch with wishing 2 people one wonderful life, which of course comes from the Love is in the Air. And the die again is from the Amour set. But again, we don't know where that's gone, so we're not going to question it. Thank my life that...
Yeah.
Did we solve the mystery?
I've got it.
Oh, of course we did. Silly old me. Silly.
What
silly
are you
old me.
like?
What am I like? But yeah, it went down the right tree and she were absolutely tickle pink because we said Santa Moseby was on the case and had a word with Santa. You had a hotline, so if you ever speak to her,
Oh yeah.
hotline.
No, I
talk
do have
to
a
him.
hotline with Father Christmas, hence why I had to be Father Christmas all those years ago for George.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you was Santa hotline and
Yeah.
you asked him if he would mind making them.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Get our story straight.
We'll get the story straight. We do get the story straight. And I'm not going to put anything else. I was going to put some more things on there. But a nice, gorgeous, double folded. And as you can see, my little love hearts intertwine. If you want to put acetate behind them to make them stronger, I will just say, be careful because you will have an overlap unless you cut down. But I wanted them to be entwined together to create that beautiful dual image or reverse image and create a rather large card. There you go.
That is beautiful. I love that. Isn't that absolutely stunning? The kind of thing. And isn't it great again that you've got the dies there within that set to be able to do that, but then you think about all of the different papers and cardstock that we brought you as far as Valentines is concerned, and it all works beautifully together. If you like those papers, that is the Love is in the Air paper pad. The 12x12, and then you get the smaller 6x6, which is again different in design. But the 3 dies you will get within this set are this one here, which is that loving couple. You've got, I absolutely love those entwined hearts that we saw on Debbie's first card as well that she showed. And then if you want to recreate Debbie's project that she's just shown you, you will need the little Cupid. Few comments. Stephanie says, geez, I think hubby and I will be celebrating 53 Valentines together this year.
Aww.
How did that happen? More give than take. He will tell me getting my washing machine pump replaced is my gift this year. No worries, I'll get something from CC. Yeah. Producer Nick says we'll be your Valentines. Nothing says romance like a washing machine pump.
You can tell it's been 53 years. Oops.
Kim says, Debbie's disappeared. Kim says, Sarah did say she doesn't clean the floor at all. She did say that.
Did she?
She said she does clean the tops now, but she doesn't clean the floors. We're not blaming Sarah, obviously. New boss, what we're talking about, not blaming.
We're not blaming the new boss, no, we're not.
She's my favourite boss in the whole wide world. God, that crazy, eh? Oh dear. Carol says, I love this. I need to make this card just like this. Mary Pat says, I absolutely love that card, Debbie. And Dawn Braddock says, that is an amazing card. So beautiful. We are going to take a short break. Remember, if I've not said it for a while, still got your £10. The last few hours to get this gift, by the way. I think we're doing the £10, $10 free gift again tomorrow, but you will not be able to pick up the traditional lace tomorrow. That is yours up until the end of play today. Double points and that £50 shop. If you're in the US, spend 50 and you'll get your free shipping. Also, don't forget all of those £10 deals. Check out the website. We showed you earlier on where to find them. They're basically on the homepage. New £10 deals have been added today, and all of the £10 deals that we've had that haven't sold out, you'll find there. Plus, the lucky dips are back as well. £2, $2, £5, $5. Fill your blooming boots. Right, we will have that break, and whilst we do that, we're going to hear from some of you guys as well. We're going to kick this break off with, well, one of the very best rappers in the business.
Hey you, the CC crew, you show us what to make, what to buy, how to do. Hey you, the CC crew, Ben Moseby Debby Boogaloo. Hey you, the CC crew, carry on the programme as we all need you. Hey you, the CC crew, you keep us all company and we can't do without you. I thought that was really good. And I feel like I should go, wow, wow, wow.
Hey guys, well, I am back on Crafters TV for the rest of this week, so I thought I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop for a moment, grab a cup of tea and let's give you the heads up as to what we've got coming up. So Wednesday, we're going to kickstart with a wake-up call. Then we're going to be going into a new year, new craft, which is all about shakers. Shaker cards, shaker boxes, shaker tags. If we can shake it, we will make it. Then when it comes to beautiful beginnings, we're going to rein it in and go back to beginner level. Thursday, you've got me just for the one show, which is my favourite show of the week, which you guys know. It is Cartload. Then on Friday, you've got me for Wake Up Call, previewing what we've got coming up the rest of that day, which is, of course, all about another New Year, New Craft. It's all about embossing, so we'll show you some techniques there. And then you're going to have me at the very beginning of Friday Night Live. I cannot wait. We'll see you then.
Crafters TV, my favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters. You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help with your suggestions. As an unpaid carer, having had to give up my job, you provide me with many light moments in my day. Your products are great, made with great care and thought, and are second to none. Thank you.
Everybody, this is Lynn Bledsoe. You asked me why I like or I love Crafter's Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter, and Crafter's Companion makes me look better. It makes me look like a better crafter than I am, because I'm not good at design. So I have the layout collection that helps me with design. I don't like to do the same thing over and over, so I have a template library that gives me lots of new ideas and card bases and things to try. I never know what to put on the inside of the card, so I have the compendiums that have all the sayings for cards, and I never know what color combinations to put together and what goes with what, and so all their collections make it easy for me to know what to do. So that is why I love Crafter's Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before. Thanks. Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. I love all of those craftimonials. More to come. Thank you if you sent one in today. I will be delving through those over the course probably of this evening. Sorry, I've just been tagged. If you want to see the funniest Facebook post of the day on the I'm a Crafter's Companion page, you need to find the one from Emily Jane, where she ended up, it must have been, when we sent it back, she ended up with a pair of pants.
Is that what you showed me earlier?
Yeah.
I've never seen not like it in my life.
I've just been re-tagged on that because Craig's tagged me in it saying, Ben, didn't you say you misplaced your pants? No. No, I did not say that at all. How on earth some briefs have ended up in somebody's Crafter's Companion package? Your guess is as good as mine. Boxes must have got opened, right, in the, whatever it is, like the depot where it ends up, and whoever's like opened the boxes must have gone, oh yes, crafting stuff. The pants definitely must go in there. She got some of her craft stuff, but she also got pants as well, men's pants.
That has to be the funniest thing. I swear down, hands down, the funniest thing that anybody's got and received. Not from us, can we just say? Because I promise you right now, nobody in that warehouse is stuffing pants into people's boxes. Can we just put it out there?
Yeah.
But yeah, that is really funny. I just think, Craig.
I'll get him back later, don't worry.
That is so funny.
So random. Anyway, we got just under 20 minutes to go. Let's show you some more deals then from the sales that we've got. Let's get details up on the screen for the goodie bag. This is our die cutting goodie bag. We did die cutting day, one day last week, and the goodie bag is still available. This is a brilliant deal for try out die cutting. If you already love your die cutting, like D-Rob, then you'll want this deal. D-Rob and Momo approved this deal. Those 4 dies there, I worked out earlier on as well, because I showed this earlier. I was like, why is there an envelope in there? These were in there, I remember. So these 4 are the scattered corners and border dies. They're 4 from the original collection, so it's a selection of the collection. That is your value on screen, £24, $32. And as I keep saying with these are brilliant because you can use these as like accents like you're seeing on the front of the projects right there, or the front of the product. But then, because you can cut them and then add them to each other, you can build frames as big as you want them to be.
Absolutely.
So they're so versatile, aren't they?
Yeah, I've done a DL-shaped card before using the border dies all the way down and then using the corners in top and bottom. You can extend them, you can make them as big, as little as you want. They look lovely on scrapbook pages in the corners and then using borders all the way around. Keep dropping them. But they are absolutely really useful ones to be the focal part, or maybe just want to use as an embellishment in finishing off a corner or something.
Boho dreams, so you've got your moons, your stars, your suns. You've got, nope, that's your love hearts. I'm doing it back to front. You'd have thought I've known this by now. I've been doing TV for 12 years. You wouldn't know, would you? 13 years now, actually. Your love hearts. You're also going to be getting the charming butterflies. You've got all your florals from the Floral Meadow. There's the boho dreams. That's where you don't pay any more. Everything else is free. Free envelope. Pokey tools. 2 of those, always handy to have. Free stuff from Sheena. I feel so sorry for Sheena. I've not seen Sheena yet this year, but a lot of her beautiful products that she's spent time and blood, sweat and tears over have now ended up in goodie bags. We're selling them off at ridiculous prices. I feel sorry for her, but you know what? you should jump in and grab these because you've got them for free within the bag. You've got the frame, you've got all of those sentiments in there too. You're not paying anything for it. You're also going to be getting one of our zigzag scene builder dies. This one is the Garden Dreams. Really handy set of dies here from the Fabulous Fuchsia collection. Beautiful, what's it called? Opulent Duo with that beautiful frame on the outside. Fabulous Fuchsia, yes, but almost ignore what that is called. That's just a beautiful frame to use.
It's a gorgeous frame, two beautiful frames.
So many projects.
Exactly. I often say that when you see something that's come from a collection, strip back the name, look at what it is. That's two beautiful frame dies there. Absolutely gorgeous they are.
You can try out one of our Kaleidoscope origami dies as well, if you've never tried those before, because that's free within your bag. And you're also going to get your Hidden Within the Sea creator card die from the biggest collection of 2024, the Enchanted Ocean. Go swiftly, friends, though. Not huge stocks of that remaining because a lot of people have bought it previously. But grab it whilst you can. What the hell has this happened? I leave the studio for 5 minutes to get a drink.
It's your fault. You went to go and get a sugar fix. I got
a Pepsi Max sugar free.
Ah.
Nicola, shush.
I got to say, I thought I heard a sweetie being rustled. There was little rustling of bags. Wait a minute.
It was a box.
Oh, was it a box?
Yeah.
It's even worse.
I had a gummy rabbit head. Is it a rabbit or a pig? I had a gummy rabbit. Anyway.
They've been next door to Granny Smith's again, haven't they?
Granny's. It's not Granny Smith's, it's just Granny's.
It's Granny Smith.
She's called Granny's.
Sure it is.
She's just called Granny.
Is it just Granny's?
Yes, Granny Smith's is an apple.
Oh, Granny's Choice then. Granny's Choice.
Anyway, can I just have my 10 pence worth and say, Debbie's about to show you, I was going to show you these because these were my deal, but Debbie's nicked them. Triple frisk on the way out because these are going to go and all. This is for me, like Debbie might say differently, I'm telling you, the best £10 deals we've ever done, my opinion.
Well, it's a multimedia die. It's the big dies and they're jigsaw dies. And I know from the past, from what people have said to me, I use mine all the time. You don't have to triple frisk me because I've got my own set, thank you very much. Although, at this price...
I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that.
I fancy a triple frisk.
Oh, dear.
I think I'm the only person that loves going through airport. Come on, boys.
It's like that episode. Do you ever watch Miranda? That episode of Miranda where she's in the airport and she accidentally gets like jumped on by the police and she's laying there going, "Ooh, there's 3 policemen on top of her."
That is me. I think Miranda is based on me. Let me just say, absolutely love these deals. Like Ben has said, I have to agree with you on this one because when you look at what price, we're the lowest price. I mean, £10 and $10 is phenomenal anyway for what this is, a multimedia die. But to get it for £8 or $8 is absolutely fantastic. Now, this one is the abstract one. That is the 10x8 with a 44 piece. That's one of them. The second one, which I'm moving up in size terms, so we're still talking 10x8, but this time it's the solid one, the one that I use a lot. I use the 5x7 and the 10x8 one a lot at home. And this is because it looks to me like as you would what you see a standard jigsaw when you get out of a box. Don't get me wrong, I love the abstract. It's just that when I do the abstract, I can't put them back together.
Makes you head hurt, doesn't it?
It takes me absolutely ages. I like a straightforward jigsaw, I ain't gonna lie. So that's the second one.
The abstract one with the picture of baked beans on would be the worst jigsaw ever, wouldn't it?
Oh, honestly. And then the largest of those is the 8.5x11 one. And this again is an abstract one. But look at that price. The price hasn't moved. Depending on the size, it doesn't make a difference at all. They're all £10, they're all $10. And of course, that lowest price that you will pay if you are a Club Platinum member is £8 or $8, which I just think is phenomenal. And more importantly, double points. And like we've said, and I know what that thing is coming on Friday.
What? What?
Ears were flapping, I heard. So double points, collect them, get those points in, get those points, rolled up, and because there's something coming Friday, hopefully Friday, from the boss. But absolutely phenomenal deal on those jigsaw dies. They're absolutely incredible. Do you want me to do one?
What? Oh no, I thought you were gonna.
Well, we've
no,
got time.
We have.
And one of the questions that we got asked was the combination, didn't we?
Oh yes, we did.
So
Just a quick question. I don't understand this.
Go then.
Well, I do kind of. Amanda says, Ben, can you please repeat what sentiment Debbie used for that last card?
it's from Love is in the Air.
Love is in the air.
So the sentiment was the love heart, the wishing you a wonderful. It's the Love is in the Air, and it's the stamp set. Let me just grab it for you.
Okay.
You should have it there, Ben. It's there.
From Love is in the air. Have a look.
Yeah, it's this one.
Ah, I got
So
you.
if I just hold that there, it looks like letters on the front, but it isn't. It's the sentiments. And on that sentiment, I put wishing two people one wonderful life, which is just down here in this bottom corner. So that's where I got it from. Don't be fooled by that side, because it never shows it justice, does it? So I'll bring them out so you can see it a little bit better. But it's there. That's the stamp set.
Gotcha.
And that's where I got it from. So as you can see, it's there. That's
Cool.
the one I used. Yeah.
Thank you. Fabulous bargain on the puzzle dice to Stephanie. I could have bought 4 or 5 compared to when I got them. No word of a lie. Well, you can do that now.
Well, you
Nothing
did
to
the
stop
maths,
you.
didn't you?
Yeah.
You said for the price of one.
So if you're platinum, 8, 16,
Yeah.
24, 32, 40, 48, 56. If you're platinum, you could buy 7 and still have change off what the price normally is. That is bonkers. And
crazy.
yeah, if you've already got one, if you like make a lot of jigsaws, no one buying another one, is there? So you can work twice as quick if you've got the ability to do that. But if you haven't yet got them, let's have a look with Debbie. So, mount board's a good thing to have with it, right?
Yep, so I've just put some map, but I ain't got a picture or anything. I just had time to do a picture, but I've just to show
That would be
you.
a difficult jigsaw puzzle, that.
That'd be a really hard puzzle, let me tell you now.
Once you've cut it, Debbie, we'll give you 2 minutes to put it back together.
Absolutely not. I'll be here till tomorrow. But yeah, so pop that down onto your cutting plate. Now, the nature of some of these dies may need a double cut, but what I'm just going to show you is the combination. So you've got your plastic shim. So I've got my cutting plate, mount board, die facing down, plastic shim, and the other cutting plate onto the top. Keep them flush. Pop them into the mouth of the machine, and I'm just going to make sure I've got it nice and flush because I know what I'm like. And you run that through. Now, you will hear your machine. Can you hear the difference there? Can you hear? It's like groaning. So don't worry, because that means and I know what it is on mine because I've got a little bit of a plate that's moved. So I'm just going to just reverse it, pop that back in, and run that through. And again, you'll hear it working, you'll hear it cutting, and I'm just helping it along there. I'm not forcing it in, and I don't want you forcing it in. It just needed the sensors to recognise all that sound is normal. I know it doesn't sound normal, and I promise you it is. It's doing its job.
Oh, look at that.
And it's cut through there. Let me just, I'm telling you now, I ain't going to do this jigsaw.
Come on, it'll be funny.
Absolutely not. There's no physical
2 minutes
way.
on the clock.
No way or they. And I'm just going to remove the outside. Are you going to try and do it? There's no way you'll be able to do it, I promise you.
No, there isn't.
There isn't. So if I'd have put a picture on, but you just pop them out, literally, pop them out
How
with your
good is
finger.
that with a mount board?
Yeah,
it's like professional level jigsaw, this.
It is, and that's the thing. So that's the combination. And like I said, sometimes you smell amazing.
Try.
That waft has come. Have you squirted something?
No. It's from this
Is
morning.
it from this morning? That's lasted a long time.
It's my cheapy one as well.
You just smell absolutely fabulous. But
You smell great too.
Thank you very much. The nature of these dies, that may be that you need to do. I can't believe have you cheated there?
No.
Did you cheat?
I didn't cheat.
I didn't see him.
I didn't cheat.
Did that come out all together?
No, I didn't cheat. No.
You see, I start with the outside edge and work that way.
Oh, dear.
That's how I do a jigsaw, which I think is the right way, isn't it, Jamie?
Yeah.
But then you're trying to do it, so I'm just going to just push those there like that. Just pretend that I've just.
Oh, there we go. Then.
So yeah, that fits,
there?
doesn't it? Yeah, that
No, that
fits.
doesn't fit. What? Does it? Oh, there you go. Yeah, keep talking.
As I was just saying, the nature of your jigsaw dies, there may be a time where you need to do a double cut. If you find that it doesn't go through with the plate combination I've just used, take out the plastic shim.
Yep.
And substitute it. So substitute your plastic shim with 2 or 3 sheets of 300 GSM, and that'll be fine. That'll work as well. It just.
Shouldn't have done this, should we?
Well, I just want to. We've been asked this question every time we put the jigsaw dies on. How do you cut them? How do you use it through your machine? How do you put them back together? Is the next question that's going to get asked. But if you want professional jigsaws, It's like Ben said, when you researched this,
Yeah.
you was willing to pay £40 to £50, weren't you, for your jigsaw with your,
I paid
your family?
it.
Yeah.
It was either 40 or $49.99 for a jigsaw that Daisy wanted back along. Before I worked here, it was still when I was back in Bucks, it was years ago. She wanted a picture of her and a little lone pony she had at the time, sent it off. It was lovely.
Yeah.
But it was 40 odd quid, beautifully boxed and everything. But again, you can make your own boxes for your own jigsaw and you can now do this. And how much might you charge?
Exactly.
You know,
And I know people that have done that. I know people that have actually done that. So that's just showing you how to put the combination together to create your jigsaw, to create your jigsaw and to cut through your jigsaw. I knew you'd give it up. I knew you would. So I hope that helped for the people, because we have had people asking, but I have to agree with Ben, it's probably one of the most phenomenal deals that we've ever done on jigsaw dies. £10, $10 for each one, depending on the size that you want, whether you want to go abstract or whether you want to just go normal. But definitely a cracking price.
Jane says, thank you, Ben and Debbie, for another wonderful show. Morning therapy done. Well, listen, that's great news, and we always try and have fun shows. I need to get ready for my first doctor's appointment of the week. It may take half an hour to get me hair in a ponytail. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Jane, you also have a great day, and we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for your nightly jokes, or your morning jokes, I suppose, where you are. Thoroughly appreciated, as usual. Lynn Morton says, my family are cracked enough without making photos into jigsaws. Quick final deal for me, because the time is almost up.
What?
I did a jigsaw
Who
puzzle
said
the other
5
day.
minutes?
I did a jigsaw puzzle the other day, actually, and I was very, very pleased, because I completed it in 2 weeks. It said 3 to 5 years on the box.
Oh, do you know? There's me every time I'm like that, hanging on every word. Oh. You'd think
Good
I'd
one, that,
learn.
innit?
You'd think I'd learn.
Good one, that. There's another one which I haven't got time to do. But listen, very quick. You know, I'm not even going to unbox this because we're running out of time. Gemini MIDI, you know the drill with the MIDI. This is simplicity without the electricity. It's our biggest manual die cutting machine. You can die cut with this. You can emboss with this. You're going to get your folders included in there as well. It's all folder based, so you don't even have to think about plate combinations or anything. 6x9 is the size of your folder, so it's going to accept most of the dies to be able to do your die cutting with. Folder wise, as far as embossing folders are concerned, 3D runs straight through. 2D embossing folders, you're going to be using the plastic shim, which is included. It is brilliant. It is the most perfect, portable, powerful, precision-based manual machine you're ever going to want to get your hands on. Great as an accompaniment to an electronic machine, where you don't need to engage your electronic machine, when you just need some quick die cuts. You're doing a quick project. Brilliant. Great as well when the weather gets better. You know, you might be wanting to do some crafting al fresco. Perfect for that, because you don't have to trail any wires anywhere. Take it away with you, take it to the caravan with you, craft it at the bottom of the garden. You name it, you can do it. And you're getting all of that power and precision you would expect from a machine with the Crafter's Companion Gemini name to it. Now, normally $55.99 or $87.99. If you take the opportunity to grab this deal today, we will give you £80 or $100 worth of free craft product. Free. You're not paying anything else for any of these goodies. So, thank you, dies you're going to get. You're also going to receive one of our beautiful statement sentiment dies. Hello, you. You are also going to receive one of our amazing shaped pop-out dies. That one is Happy Birthday. For those of you who are always saying, oh, I never know what to do with the inside of my card, those are brilliant. You're also going to receive a beautiful edgeable from the Wisteria collection. That is the Trailing Wisteria. This is all free. You're going to get another stamp in here. This one comes from those quirky stamps that we did back along. At least it's not a gift card. Then you're going to get one of our amazing little chalkboard stamps. Enjoy the little moments. Enjoy the sweet little moments. Then you're going to get the perennials in pots from the Country Lane collection. Love that one again. Really good one to use if you like to build scenes on your projects. And last but by no means least, you are going to get your amazing interchangeable sentiment stamp set. So you've basically got a load of stamps there, layering stamps in essence, that are numbered up. You create your bouquet, and then you've also got within that your template, if you like, to be able to stamp different sentiments within that bouquet. We even give you suggestions of what colours you can use on the front of the packaging. All of that you're getting for free when you pick up the MIDI today. Don't forget, you're also going to get your double points. Don't forget, you're also going to get your free gift. And don't forget, if you spend 50, you've got your free shipping. There's so much still to come this week. Craig is back tomorrow. We've got the big reveal on Friday of whatever Debbie's talking about. Ears were flapping, she says. She knows. I'm going to ask her for the information after the show. Yeah, and also an unbelievable Friday Night Live coming your way this Friday. One of probably the biggest and potentially most entertaining shows
I will be
you're
tuning
ever
in
likely to see.
With my popcorn. I will be tuning in.
Can I just say, you know, sometimes when I mentioned something, you mentioned something as a joke, and then it ends up coming to fruition. That's what's going to be happening on
Never tell
Friday.
her anything.
But I put it in an Insta story as a lol. Like if I said something to you like what's going to happen, I was like oh lol, and you'd be like oh lol. Yeah, there you go. So I said the same thing to Nick, and she was like, oh yeah, lol. But I've gone lol, and then so I was gone, great idea. So you'll have to wait and see what that is on Friday. Very quickly as well, just to say, Nick has asked me to say the Craft Club, £10. The original Craft Club that we did, the memory album, is £10, £8, $8 if you're a platinum member. All there on the website for you. Debbie, can I thank you for a lovely day? So you're here tomorrow, but not here.
I'm here but not here. You've got Craig rest it week with the boss. Next week Debs is back, and then I'm back the week after. So I'll see you then.
See you then. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow Craig is here. I think New Year, New Craft tomorrow is Shakers, I want to say. It's all about the Shakers.
Shaker.
We've also got Beautiful Beginnings for you tomorrow as well. So any newbies, this is the show for you tomorrow, where we go back to basics and you can ask all of those basic questions. And of course, more great deals as our unbelievable epic event continues. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all the team. Mostly thanks to you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.